Hiya, so yeah, Mark from Lanoguard here. So we're at the front of a Suzuki Jimny JV74, and we're working just with a Jimny group, our Facebook user group, JV74 modifications and Suzuki Jimny owners, and we're going to be doing Lanoguard underneath the vehicle to protect it, because they're quite well known for starting to rust. So that's what we're doing here. And this is a local guy to us who's a part of one of those user groups and owns a Jimny. This one is 2020, January 2020, so it's just 27 months old. Going under, if we can, you'll see, you know, it's never been looked after underneath. It's only 27 months old, but look at it, you know, and the further you go, some of it, the worse it gets, and particularly on these sort of areas, you know, weld seams and sharp edges, which is where we'll use the Lanoguard grease, you'll see, but all like that. And if we come around the front as well, you'll see, strangely, with something I noticed, it's got some form of factory undercoat there, and then just not here and not there, and kind of strange really, but I guess that's normal on of these. But you can see where it's all pitted with rust there, not. And then if we go around the very, very front, again on the weld seams and the flat surface facing edges, and I guess this is where the stones go, but you can see it's yeah, it's chassis is the main issue here. So let's get on and give it some Lanoguard love. So we're just going to start with the Moto grease, like the concentrate. We're just going to put that on any of the weld seams that look bad and sharp edges, exposed edges, before spraying the whole lot. So you can see where I'm going to do that. I've just warmed this up a little bit. In fact, I left it in the sun, and it's you know, it's pretty cool. These sharp edges are the thing, like here, anywhere where it's an edge, you can see it's already rusting. So I'm just gonna get it in there before I spray it, and when we've sprayed over it as well, it will look a bit better as well. So I'm just finishing up the grease prior to the spraying Lanoguard on it, but just making a point really that, you know, it's the first time I think I've actually been under one of these Jimny 74s, and I am mightily impressed, because it is, you know, really robust. You can see that, you know, all of the drivetrain and the ladder chassis. I mean, it's so compact as well. Like what, you know, what is under here as a mini compact 4x4 is really impressive. So I can see why there's a following for these things. They're a great vehicle, really are. I certainly think so. So this is just a little tip. What we found, you know, just to avoid the brakes, It's okay to do the exhaust system, as we said before, it will just burn off of that at anything over 450 degrees. But on the brakes, just avoid the brake discs, and we do that. I mean, obviously this has got brake shields, but there's a little bit exposed. So, but, you know, just carry a bit of cardboard just to shield it as you're doing it, like this. And you can see, you know, you can just use that quite effectively, just to shield it from the spray. Okay, so we've used the Moto spray, all underbody, all done. We've actually used, and I've been pretty overzealous, we've used not quite a litre. The last thing we're going to do, I'm going to change the end for the injector wand, and I'm just going to inject, because there's a lot of holes on these Jimnys. Okay, so that's the Suzuki Jimny done, JV74. That's been great. The whole lot, we used the standard injector kit, Lanoguard standard injector kit, and we used just under a litre just on the underbody spray, about 100 millilitres of the grease, and then we did the injector. We used the injector wand, and we used about another 200 or 300 mil just injecting into all the chassis and areas like that. So that's it. I hope that's been useful. If you're interested, have a look at lanoguard.co.uk and have a look at the underbody and chassis care range. And yeah, got any comments on the Suzuki Jimnys? That'd be great to know. What a great vehicle. Thanks very much.